Good morning. I'm outside on my deck enjoying a little bit of nature this morning. I'm listening to the birds sing their songs and enjoying some sunshine. It's a really beautiful day. Hardly a cloud in the sky, actually. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to share my thoughts and inspiration about a certain hymn text and anthem text that we see a lot. It's one that we read in church a lot. It's one that I think provides a lot of comfort for a lot of people. It's one that is a favorite for a lot of people. And sometimes it can be a little bit challenging too, especially in moments like this where we might feel like maybe we don't have as much guidance as we need, or maybe we don't have the security that we normally feel. We're questioning a lot of things right now. We're scared. We're feeling a little bit left alone. But I think that remembering that God is with us, and even through the hard moments, we might not feel him all the time, but he's there and God's there, and if we really open our eyes, maybe we can see God's presence with us. So the text I'm talking about is Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He lets me lie beside the still waters. He restores my soul. That's one of the really most popular Psalms, I would say, the most familiar Psalms. And it's one that has a lot of arrangements in music. And typically when a text is really powerful or meaningful and a lot of people, find it inspiring, we end up with a lot of different arrangements, meaning that the same text is set to different music, or it might be a version of the text in a different way set to different music. And that's really cool because we end up with a wide variety of ways to sing kind of the same message. One of my favorite things to do when I'm looking for music to purchase or to work on with the choir, I love finding cool arrangements of like new and different arrangements of older hymns that are very familiar with people. It's just so fun to work on something that is familiar but very different at the same time. And the choir enjoys working on stuff like that, and I love hearing from you guys about, wow, it was something that I wasn't expecting. It's something new and different but still familiar, which is, I think, really amazing because you get the nostalgia factor, but then you also get something that is just inspiring, something that caught your attention, something that might have surprised you in a way that you weren't expecting. Psalm 23 is very, very popular. One of the arrangements that's my very, very favorite is from this composer named Z. Randall Stroop. He may not be a name that that you've heard of, but in the choral world, he's very popular, and he's kind of a big deal, you could say. And I actually, when I was in high school, I sang with Greensboro Youth Chorus for a long time, and one of the trips that we took was the summer after my sophomore year, or something like that. And we went to England and France and did a choir tour. And one of the stops that we were at was actually Canterbury Cathedral. And we did a festival with a lot of other choirs, so a big choral festival, and Z. Randall Stroop was actually the clinician for that festival, so he worked with us. We had learned the music before we came, and then he put it together with all the different groups and made it sound really awesome, and we got to perform in Canterbury Cathedral, which was just an experience of a lifetime, and especially working with him, which was just really cool. We actually got to sing the Psalm 23, and that is one of the biggest takeaways from that trip for me. Working on it with him in that space was just mind-blowing. It was just beautiful. And it's one of the arrangements that is near and dear to my heart to this day. And it's just really a wonderful piece. Look it up on YouTube. You can listen to it. It's beautiful. So yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of different ways to sing Psalm 23, to read Psalm 23. And one of the things that we did this past week in staff meeting is Kyle challenged us to write our own version of Psalm 23, something that kind of reflected where we are in this moment. And so I just wanted to share my own with you right now, and feel free to do it at your home if you would like to. It's kind of, I'm not a writer. I never have claimed to be a good writer, definitely not a poet. But it was a nice creative outlet for us, or at least for me. Can't speak for anybody else. So I just wanted to share with you. So this is my version of Psalm 23. The Lord is my guidance. I have what I need. God lets me rest in the softness of nature and leads me to the peace I yearn for. God sustains me. God guides me down the paths I don't always want to take, but where I should go for God's will, even when I'm stubborn and unwilling. When I feel the darkness surround me, I am comforted by the knowledge that you are there. Your goodness and mercy protect me. You are my core, my strength. You set a table for me and my enemies, for you love them too. You anoint me and fill my cup so full that it can barely contain it all. Your love is so abundant. I know it will be with me all of my days, and I will be with you forever. So during this time of uncertainty, we always can rely on words that can bring us comfort, songs that can bring us comfort. And I encourage you to listen to more music and sit outside and listen to the bird songs because they're singing. Maybe sing along with them. So until we meet again, I love you and I miss you.